Hey Pisces, trying to get this video straight. Pisces, something miraculous is happening for you. Yay. And this is what you're manifesting this week. And I feel like you're finally starting to see results on something that you've really put a lot of work into. And it hasn't been easy, but endurance is here. You've been putting the work in. This is eighth house energy, right? And this is receiving money from others. It's, the eighth house has to do with money we receive from others. It's also, you know, the eighth house is an interesting house because it's all about death and rebirth, death and rebirth, death and rebirth. So I feel like you've stuck very hard with something, been really stubborn about finding new ways to accomplish it, because with ostentation, there's a Saturn. It's like realizing that you can't do things the way you used to do them. And, also this is being patient, because Saturn is a long lesson, right? And I feel like even when you didn't see results, you just kept on going, right? But you definitely figured out that there was a need for you to be organized. So you had to have every step along the way. And I'm telling you what, is sixth house, the sixth house is how we're in service to others, right? And this is Virgo energy, Jupiter specifically. So this is definitely, you started to see that, this time around with whatever this is, you needed a plan. You needed a plan and you followed it to the letter. I mean, this is what I'm seeing, and we're very patient with it, and that can look like putting, consistent effort in every single day, even when you don't see things working out, because you're about to. Jupiter is actually smiling on the fact that you got organized. You saw every step, right? And maybe in the past with other things that you've tried, there wasn't much organization, and maybe you also based all of that on results, on seeing results, specifically instant results. And that's all changed, Pisces. I swear it. I swear you are so, like, I don't know how to explain it, but with the Knight of Swords and the King of Swords, you definitely have been going after something. You definitely have been putting everything into it and been very determined. But it's also well thought out. This is definitely something you felt passionate about. It definitely is. And you may have received help as well. Queen of Pentacles means to, definitely in terms of patience, but also being very practical. This is really moving towards success. And a huge part of it was being confident about what you were doing, because you definitely are in, Queen of Wands energy. And this may have been something you didn't exactly know everything about and just learned more as you went along. But definitely one thing that you learned was that, strategy. You learned a lot here about strategy and about determination and about not giving up. And even when people told you this wouldn't work out, or it could be that people told you that this wouldn't work out, you were like, no, this is going to work out, because I am, you're definitely organized here. You definitely didn't do this with no, I can say no plan. You definitely had steps along the way. And this is different than how you've done things in the past. So if you've, had passion projects specifically that didn't work out for you in the past, that's not how you're moving anymore. And you're definitely moving with more confidence. Wow. It's so amazing. And really put the work in, made sure that you learned all you needed to learn, right? And this has required you to kind of pull yourself back from others somewhat. specifically in terms of what, other people say about it. Because I feel like with the Eight of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords, this is like, there's so much here about planning and strategy and being determined to win that, I feel like at times maybe it didn't seem like it was going well, right? And, maybe you felt very alone with the Nine of Swords. There definitely was a lot of overthinking here about whether or not you were doing the right thing. Definitely, like, because this is definitely something you took on yourself. But Pisces, oh my gosh, 10 of Pentacles right under the Queen of Pentacles. This is literally working out. And I do feel as if you've had support here. I do feel you've had support that's actually kept you going, kept your confidence up. On the bottom of the deck is the Two of Pentacles, the Fool, the Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. Wow, interesting. I feel like you've really trusted your intuition here. You have really trusted your intuition. I mean, like, you drilled down to what was important, right? And what was important was, just taking a chance. You took a chance on something that you felt passionate about, right? And there's so much in here about intuition, because the Queen of Swords is also intuitive. But, there was such a balance in this. Like, you trusted your intuition, you trusted your instincts that said, go forth and conquer, right? This was what you were supposed to do. But also, you made sure you had all of the information. You made sure you had all of the information. Wow. Page of Swords, Four of Swords, Knight of Wands. And there was a sense that you made sure you gathered, you learned all you needed to learn before you forged forward. And I feel like there's so, like, in terms of this thing, this is so different from things you've tried in the past. Because there's such a combination of practicality and passion. It's like you feel passionate about it, but it's like also you were being very practical about it. You wanted to win, and you knew in order to win, there were things that you needed to do. And these things you needed to do largely were by yourself. Yeah. And that was kind of hard, because basically it's a lot of work. You've put a lot of work in here. You put a lot of work in here, and sometimes, you had to very much not focus on things that you've tried in the past and maybe they didn't work out, right? But this was definitely about doing things differently this time around, learning from the past and doing them differently, not focusing so much on failure as it is, what did that teach me about how to go forward? Yeah, because you did take a lot of losses here. And what's interesting is it's been hard to keep going because the money hasn't exactly been there, right? And, maybe there was an issue of resources here, Pisces. Wow, Justice. Wheel of Fortune. Oh my gosh. The Moon. Like, you don't even see how much success you're moving toward. You don't even see it. And it's because you put the work in here. Oh my gosh. Eight of Wands. The Devil. Okay. Which can also be power. Death card. I feel like here that you really figured out too, and you took the time to figure out, didn't get too stuck in what wasn't working. You took the time to figure out what was working and to make the appropriate changes. And what this is actually doing is bringing you support. So with the Three of Cups, then there's also other people that want to help you. It could be other people that have actually alerted you to the changes. You know, Ace of Cups with the Five of Wands. And suddenly, you know, these people who maybe weren't supporting this in the beginning can see, wow, this is really working. This is really working for Pisces. Wow, Pisces, this is crazy. I don't know what it is you're doing, but the truth is that you're almost stubbornness about making this work and creating a different plan has really is paying off for you. So if you haven't exactly reached this success yet, just know that this is coming, and to just keep going. Keep going, and don't let what anyone else says stand in your way. You know, do not be stubborn about that. But do not be stubborn about change. Do not be stubborn about organization, you know, because that's really going to help you here. That is really going to help you. So does Pisces need to know anything else? Oh my goodness, the World. The High Priest. Page of Cups. Seven of Pentacles. You're receiving the information that you need. If you feel like you've reached like kind of like a glass ceiling, because the Seven of Pentacles is where you're learning how to make this even more successful. So you may reach this point in this thing, whatever this is for you, where it's at a standstill or a crossroads, and it doesn't seem to be getting bigger, but you're going to be receiving information, maybe from another person, through a message. And this is really going to make you happy, Pisces, because here you are, Page of Cups. And the trick too is being open to that. Be open to receiving the information, because this actually brings in success. This is just like, this is the one piece that you need to keep moving forward. It will get you over this hump, maybe of stagnation that might happen, because a lot of times, you know, we reach so much success and then we have to pivot a little bit. We have to pivot, and you are receiving that pivot. Wow, so much success here, Pisces. My goodness, I don't know what it is you're doing, but it's working. And even if it doesn't seem, if it seems slow going, if it seems like it's not working yet, it's getting ready to. And part of the key of that is getting organized, fine-tuning your strategy, and finding a place within that which is passionate and practical, which can be difficult. I feel like we're all being called to step in that balanced energy with Libra season. It's going to all pay off for you. It literally is going to pay off for you. So don't be stubborn against receiving help or ideas from other people, because it will actually push this forward. Oh my goodness, Pisces. I don't even know what to say. It's like, what other advice do I give you? So we'll round this off with a mindful message. Wow, Pisces. Y'all are born manifestors. I don't know if you're aware of that, but you can literally whisper things into the universe and get them. I have never seen anything like it. So, what does Pisces need to be mindful of? What is their mindful message? Release. Today I release limiting beliefs, harmful thoughts, toxic patterns, and anything out of alignment. I am ready for transformation and welcome this shift. I'm creating space for a new chapter filled with love, abundance, and amazing opportunities. Yes, I love this for you. I hope this helps, Pisces. Talk to you soon. Toodles.